Welcome to stream. Rushdown is OP. Wet self plug. Oh yeah, the Watcher Cards tier list. I assume this is the real tier list.
Yeah, that's mine, not shoes.
Is this bait? No, it is not bait. It is Wet being an extremely strong Watcher player and giving some really good cards on, or giving good thoughts on floor one. God, what are words? Floor one card evals. So if you want to up your Watcher game, can't do that through Seed of the Week because it's RGB, but check out that post. And don't mind all the down votes from Redditors who really like Rushdown and don't know how to play Watcher well. That was probably mean, but I said it anyway. Anyway, aside from that, Sneakgood has already redeemed Kitty Break for the stream. So I guess I'm doing that while we wait to get started as people filter in. Yeah, just a quick on the silent Seed of the Week last week. Not a not dork. Wet was sick, so it was just me, and I died to Slimbo after a rocky Act 1, but learned a few things from the process. Had a good discussion stream earlier, so yeah. I guess I will go grab the cat now. Wet, if you want to just ramble it all for a bit, feel free.
Sounds good. I was wondering whether it would be fun to do a modified run for one of the seeds of the week. A seed of the week having a certain future active would be incredibly fun, I think. It would narrow down on some of the more difficult aspects of this, where like after a few decision branches, runs are so dissimilar that there's not much really to talk about after like Act 1.
Yelling. I guess I should put
I
these
think
back
that'd be
on to
really
hear what Wet
interesting.
is talking about, if he is talking about.
I was how about like a
Cat. Cat. She is loud. Oh god. Yes. You are so talkative. You are so talkative. No, she's not unhappy. She is a yelly bean. She likes to yell all the time. Just constantly. If anything, she was yelling because she wanted attention, and I was not giving it to her because I was in here doing a stream instead. I was streaming earlier and I wasn't paying attention to her, and then I ate dinner and I wasn't paying attention to her because I had to, eat. And now I had to come in here to not pay attention to her. Wouldn't you yell too if you were a cat? See, now she's just all cuddly and purring and doing the hug around the neck thing now that I've come back and decided to give some attention to her after all. Here, have a noogie. She likes the noogies.
Yes, how bad to go.
Baby. Oh, look at the camera. Look at the camera. People paid channel points to see your kitty face. A little bit. She's not too bad these days, but she had it really, really bad before, but it turned out that was because she was literally sick. She had a thyroid condition that we didn't know about that was making it worse. So managed to finally diagnose and fix that. We had to get her irradiated, because it was a radiation treatment to cure. Had to stay overnight for like a week at an actual hospital, not even a veterinary hospital, just like a hospital that also accepted some pets sometimes. It was wild. So now sometimes I call her Marie Purry because of the irradiation treatment. Yeah, she got a lot more chill after that happened, but she's still a big snuggle butt and she wants all the attention in the entire world constantly. And now she is happy because she's getting it. And she's going to be unhappy when she stops getting it because I do still need to play a Seed of the Week run at some point. That is ostensibly what is happening this stream. But she can have a few more cuddles first. Switching sides again? Okay. Switching sides again.
I wonder if I actually take Flurry over Scrawl on 4-1.
I think for me, it would depend on how aggro the path
Sorry.
is.
I'm looking at it. I'm like, do I really take Flurry? I definitely take Lesson Tantrum over Scrawl. I'm not sure I take Flurry over Scrawl on 4-1.
Yeah, because, like, it is the rarity difference, right? Of, like...
This game's hard.
Yeah. Because, like, they're both stupid, but you're more likely to see another Flurry than you are to see another Scrawl. And if you don't see another Flurry, it's also a lot more replaceable. Like, you can find other damage adds. Not as good, but still. I'd probably take the Scrawl there, but... Unless my path is, like, Omega greedy.
Yeah, I'm just, like, at a weird spot with, like, the cards I never find.
Yeah, that's fair.
Like, I've really had to make do without them. And so it's like, yeah, Scrawl is great, but, like, I've learned how to play with MPs, Spinners, and Sanctities. So I, like...
It's true. I mean, yeah, you can make the argument that Flurry is replaceable, just find other damage, but you can equally well make the argument Scrawl is replaceable, just find that stuff. So.
I'm very nasally in the way I speak, and my nose is a bit obstructed right now. I was eating tofu noodle soup, and I think a bit of noodle got lodged up there.
Oh no. That's not what you want.
So I might sound especially nasally. I'm, like, awful at eating food and drinking water. I cannot drink water without, like, choking. I don't know what
problematic.
It is. Yeah.
Alright. Okay, Kitty is officially getting antsy. That signals the end of Kitty break. I give you guys the Ellie Bean video as usual. Be back in a minute.
Are you done? Who the hell gets 4-1 Judgment?
Alrighty. Fuck. I'm gonna be coughing for a while now because I am allergic to that cat and she was Omega cuddly just there. Fucking hell. So you guys gotta get used to that. For a bit, at least. But such is the way of the world. She is good and cuddly and a baby. STS2.
STS2.
Yeah. Fun fact behind the scenes on this seed, actually. I was originally going to name it Slay the Spire 2. And, you see, it does allow it, right? I can't type more characters than this, but it does allow 13. I was like, perfect. I made sure it could take 13. You know, I planned around it, I wrote up my announcement post and all that. Then this morning, some part of my brain just twigged of like, you should like really make sure though that it works on PC with exactly that seed name. And I'm glad I double checked because, that happens. It just like completely changes the seed name to this garbage when you try that. And I'm guessing it's because there's like some behind the scenes like maximum value that is less than the max of 13 characters. But was
it consistently changing that seed to that seed?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, that's good at least.
Yeah. Yeah, of that. But there no chance I was going to deal with all the confusion from like, why did the seed change and why aren't you playing the seed of the week seed and all that other stuff, so whatever. So we get STS2 instead because it was like, you know, an hour before I was going to do the announcement post and I couldn't be arsed to think of a completely new funny seed name. So we get a short seed instead. Whatever. It works. It is the robot. Are we ready to robot?
Sure. Yep.
Colorless, max, remove, or swap. Not the most inspiring options in the world.
I am sickened.
Yeah. That's certainly a word for it. Wait,
okay.
No. That's my wrist side color.
Okay.
Why did I... Whatever, it's fine. No, it's not fine.
So I want to point out that I am a new man. I've retired from Ascension 20 Slay the Spire, so now I'm willing to try things. I think this is the perfect time to try boss swapping.
Holy.
Yep.
I mean, that is what I would lean towards. I didn't mention it because I am aware that you are a noted swap hater, but if you're down, I'm down. Like, the other options are pretty sad. Not gonna lie.
Yeah. If I were like sticking to my never swap thing, I would just take colorless. Because
Yeah,
I think the uncommon colorless pool is actually legit.
Yeah. That would be my second choice here too. It's fine. There are some good hits. Damage for remove 2 is sketchy, but like there's the early fire before elite at least copium. I don't like it, but it's, you know,
I mean,
not
there is a
complete
path
trash.
that just like dodges everything.
Yeah,
So,
that's a really sad path to go over here and fire, get a billion upgrades and no elites.
Yeah, if we're gonna do that, I'd rather just swap.
Yeah. I mean,
Swapping
having that
and
as an
taking
option does speak to swap as well, because if it's a terrible swap, we can just run scared.
Right.
You wanna-
Right.
Should we click the swap and then plan path?
Yeah, it's gonna be like Black Star, some garbage.
Okay, well,
Okay.
that...
We die in Act 4.
Yep.
But...
I mean, we're the defect. We were gonna die in Act 4 anyway. Well...
Bad that, like,
Well...
already know how this run's going.
Well, I think we should elite farming with this, because this is... Sozu is one of those boss relics that gives you more immediate power at the cost of late game power, generally. Like, there's immediate hits of not having potions is sad, but... Sorry, what did you say?
Yeah, I said, and at the cost of immediate power here,
Yeah.
too.
I mean, it is that, too.
Yeah.
I think, like, it hurts harder later.
Right.
So...
Do you wanna start at the second node from the left and go up to that first campfire, elite campfire?
And then either elite or double campfire, depending on how we're feeling, slash... And then we, I guess, plan to, I don't know. We'll figure out later pathing when we get here. We can either go this way for elite into shop. I think it's probably either elite into shop or double rest. Rush down floor 1. Oh god. But yeah, we good with this?
Yep. Get to the second fire and see how we...
Okay, we have 4 energy, which is nice.
Holding up.
So... do we want to dual cast here, or do we want to just full block, double strike, and not be weak? Oh, wait, we don't have a fucking orb. What am I talking about? I'm stupid.
I thought you were being sarcastic.
No, I'm just being on autopilot, because I'm still getting into Spire Brain.
Once again hearing you at...
Sorry?
I was hearing you at 1 frame per second, but we're good now.
Technology is garbage. So full block and kill green acid?
Yep.
Yeah?
Yep. Yeah, I thought you were being sarcastic. Like,
No,
oh, yeah,
I'm just being brain dead.
Okay.
Great sign of what is to come. This is an incredibly challenging turn. I wonder how I will pilot it. Oh, whoops, I forgot to ask for your input, Wet. I'm very sorry.
Oh no.
Oh no. Okay. Pew? It's a little worse on 4 energy, but it's still a beam cell card. Charge battery is also worse on 4 energy.
Yeah, I like you, but we have to change it to the beta art.
Naturally. I don't even know why the regular art was on. Beam cell, yeah?
Yes. I like it.
Okay, now we can actually talk about dual cast, because there's a zap in hand too. which I assume probably do, of zap, dual cast, strike, defend, take 7.
So defend gets played, zap gets played, one strike gets played, and then it's strike versus dual cast. So dual cast does 16 now, at the cost of 6 now and 3 now, so 9 now. So dual cast gets out damaged in 2 turns. No, 3 turns. So yeah, dual cast is likely positive here.
Okay. Pew.
What a good card. We're about to find an all for one, and it's gonna be epic.
Well, this is just full block and zap because strike does nothing. Our pew is unupgraded.
Right.
I'll kill with strike to give the pew the moment. Frost. Frost card. Frost card. I can click you at least once, right? You're not gonna get mad at me if I click you once?
I mean, if you click it, I can just blame the loss on you. You know,
It's true.
That works
Okay.
for me.
Alright. Alright. Minus 5 HP. Now it's a real question. You gotta click the button. I gotta gamble a little.
Right.
So
throw away HP when we have no potion support into a forced elite at this point.
we have a rest site. It's fine. It was one click. It's 5 HP. If we die by 5 HP, I take all the blame. All of it in the entire world.
I like it.
So now we bail though, right?
I don't know how to evaluate this. I just skipped this
Okay.
at 0.
Interesting.
Oh.
Interesting.
We suck. No, we don't have any uncommons to fulfill.
So this is just a strike remove, I guess. It could be a defend remove, but I don't know.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Maybe it is a defend remove.
Yeah, strike remove is generally better, but we do have 4 energy, so we can we get the 4 energy and a beam cell. So we kind of want to invest our energy into this damage.
It is a guardian act.
We do have one. It's a guardian act. I think you're probably still meant to dump the strike, but I think it's interesting. I dump the defend.
Sorry, you think it's defend or strike?
No, I think it's strike,
Okay.
but defended.
Yeah, it's
Low.
very close. I think my gut still says strike here, and then just pray to find better damage in the near future. We have one more floor before fire into elite.
Yep.
I think strike.
Like hit bonfires when we have uncommons to full kill. So pick a bad uncommon.
It's very rude. Okay,
Yeah,
I'm
we
dropping
did.
the strike. Unless you tell me not to.
Do it. We're about to find a Sunder here. I have divined it.
Oh, great.
Wow.
Great opening
God.
hand. Let me just dual cast as nothing. Real quick. Kaka to you too, friend. Let's just play
Good.
all.
Good second hand at least. If we drop dual cast, we can kill. Dual cast 2 attacks.
Oh, you
Uh,
didn't.
Those next turn, so just double defend,
Yep.
strike. We have the bottom deck dual cast, but even then we should have 2 attacks in deck. Or like that.
That's damage.
That is a ball lightning.
Oh,
Click.
the other two are not fantastic. This is still campfire sandwich. What are we upgrading? Beam cell?
I rest here.
Rest on 51?
Yeah, this guy's
No
not at
potions. Yeah. Yeah, maybe you're right.
Like, which upgrade? Like, Beam Cell's the best upgrade here, but
But it's
not
not,
a great
yeah.
upgrade.
No, you're right. Hashtag just Sozu things. Wonder how many people are gonna swap on this one. It is the Lagavulin. Set up Frost.
Probably just call Snap Pass.
Yep.
Just get Zap up instead of balling here.
Hey, look, it's Zap to get up.
Okay,
Convenient.
do we open now? Nope.
Oh, sorry. It didn't feel like a great open turn to me, but yeah, I should have thought about it for more than half a second. This is also a bad open turn. Whatever.
Yeah, my thought was like we knew we were drawing Dual Cast, so we knew we opened that turn. Maybe not too bad. Just the
first
2,
four.
3, 4. Probably 1, 3, 2, 4 here.
Yeah, Frost in front.
The Frost closer to the front. I went to evoke 1, block 12.
Same deal, first 4. Evoke the Frost again.
Yes. Sorry, you froze for me for a bit, but yes. The Line of the Lulin is owned by the Lost Cards. Interesting. The Lagavulin is dead. Yes, Cold Snap, Dual Cast should kill.
Hey. Interesting. Power, sort of power. Frost. Probably just Electro.
Yep, I think it's Electro. Much better into the hallways.
Thank you for the good luck, Robin.
And it's actually a decent upgrade, I think.
Yeah.
Upgrade here.
With your Alchem, I'm more comfortable upgrading now. We should look at path, because we deferred pathing choices until here, and that may affect what we want to do on this node.
Yeah, I kind of like left into the elite shop.
Yeah.
With Orichalcum to cover a bit for Knob, and Electro to cover for Sentries, Electro and 4 energy,
and Orichalcum for Sentries. Yeah, we're
Yeah,
chilling in Sentries.
Electro single Knob.
This would be better if we had more high pry upgrade targets, but we sure don't yet. So, upgrade Electro and Green Path.
Technology sucks.
Is it frozen again? Hello? What? Art thou alive?
Well,
okay. Well, I'm doing the thing that was discussed. Strike dummy.
Sorry, yeah, my thing keeps freezing. So if I go blank for like 20 seconds,
I figured.
Oh, that's a good hit.
Yeah.
That's like a not insignificant bump to our damage.
With the beam cell especially, yeah.
Not with the threat of Knob.
Well, now it is not just the threat, but the reality of Knob. Play all damage. I assume dual cast.
Oh, I am behind. Let me catch up.
You're not watching on Twitch, are you?
No, but the share screen keeps lagging for me. Yes, dual cast.
That's garbage.
Yeah, technology.
Why is it always so suck? Full block.
Yes. And then Cold Snap, Strike, Electro. Is Cold Snap will block for 10 for Electro.
Yeah.
Is that lethal actually? No, too short.
Close.
Before.
14's not bad.
Not a bad knob fight at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dreamcatcher, okay.
Pretty cool.
Chill and Gopher, both pretty nice. I think I like the Chill.
Yeah, Chill's
Just
Chill's much better into Act 2. The Gopher might be a better upgrade against the Guardian, but for the Guardian we do have
we have Orichalcum. Yeah. I think Orichalcum and the one Cold Snap should cover us enough for Guardian, I think.
Yeah, that sounds right.
So, Chill.
Yes.
Alright, Merchant, what you got? You got a Speculative Chem X, you have a Speculative Potion Belt, you have a Juzu frickin' Bracelet. Amazing, outstanding, no notes.
The shop is insanely bad.
Yeah,
This is up there with
like,
the worst shops I've ever seen.
I'm like, is there anything I can talk myself into here? Like, is Sweeping Beam? No, we have Electro.
Bullseye might be the best thing in
Yeah.
this shop. And that's pretty
But I don't really want to pay 76 for it. I don't think we're in that desperate, are we?
No. I refuse.
Get better wares, you asshole. Do we want to remove anything?
You defend with the freakingly Orichalcum.
Yeah. I could see defend remove here.
Yeah, I mean, I take it does make us slightly better. I think into Guardian, we can innately block for 12 at a time, and that's okay. We do have strike dummy, so removing another strike is kind of a bit awkward.
I like defend remove with the Orichalcum for sure here. If we're going to remove.
Yeah, I mean, I'd rather do something than nothing with our gold here.
And this is a whole lot of nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, defend beyond? I guess?
Yes. Yes.
We are undefended. Get better wares. Support small business, support small robots with better wares. Okay. Wonderful. Great.
We could probably kill one, like beam cell ball.
So beam cell ball is 13
plus 9.
Plus 9, 22.
That kills middle, who happens to have 13 and 9.
So it does. So I guess
so we block 8,
do that
8.
And then zap. Yeah?
Yes. Yep.
And do not play the defend. I'm remembering.
Memories.
Okay, just chill and see what it hits first, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, chill ends the fight here, so.
Okay, cool.
Basically.
And now, actually.
Yep.
Just because I can.
Nice electrodynamics.
Cool-headed on 4 energy?
Yeah. Yep. Fair enough, cool-headed. It's impossible to stop electrodynamics in AoE fights.
It's true. This is
we're gonna
factual.
turn on the Guardian. Like, we'll take the game.
Cool-headed draws it every time, though, right? Definitely? Should we find out?
Yeah. Totally.
Okay. Every other time, except for this one.
Um, Probably just ball, defend, defend, right? We get to keep our
Yeah, that
frost
sounds right.
full block.
Well, there is
There we
the AoE.
go. Do we get
Order.
to do this?
Sorry?
So we have evoke 8, passive 9. So that's 17 plus 18 in hand, 35. We could put it at 25 with passive 9 AoE in play and keep the chill with this line. That sounds okay to me.
So that's just Electro, Strike, Strike.
Yeah.
And the chill would be an extra 5 damage immediately. That doesn't seem worth it, I don't think. From just evoking an extra.
It'd be an extra 8, right? They evoke for 8.
But then there's one less passive.
True. Yeah, that doesn't seem worth it. So, yeah, I like Electro Strike Pass.
Ow.
Good
I'm
job.
owing.
Good job.
So we can just play full hand. Not that we would want to play the defend.
I'm pretty sure they're dead, right?
Are
so Cold Snap does 9 to 1, and it takes 8 passive, and then zap another 8 passive.
I don't want to do math. I'm just playing the things, yeah.
Just play the things.
Or is it actually? I guess there's some math in terms of do I need to split the damage at all?
Yeah, I mean, we have two pairs of 9. Oh, we have a pair of 9.
9 plus 8 from the evoke. Well, it's not 9 once the cold snap is down.
3.
It's 6 plus 16.
Kills them.
16, 21. So are we one short on one of them? I think maybe. It's we have Electro in play, Adamecia, so there is not yeah.
What?
Are you unfreeze?
Yeah, I'm unfrozen. This just kills, right? We have 9 plus 8 plus 8.
Well, it's not 9 once we evoke and get the cold snap in play. Right, so we're evoking.
The 9 comes from Beam Cell Cold Snap, so it'd be 12.
Oh, sorry.
So we can put 12 on one, 9 on the other with a strike, and then we get 2 evokes from Cold Snap Zap, so that's 16 AoE.
Right.
Passive, third, and second Lightning Orb, so that's 6 AoE passive, and the attack damage. It's just like very easily killing both.
Okay, so hold on, it's 6, 16, 21. Yeah, with the strike. Okay, yep. I got there. Maths. Pew! Not great, but it's here. How's the compile? We have 2 orb types, sort of.
It's compile's slightly better on 4 energy, and we do have 2 orb types, that's true. This seems okay.
Yeah. I'm not excited about it, but yeah, I think it's maybe better than Skip. Maybe?
Yeah, it seems okay.
Alright.
On 4 energy.
I assume combat over question mark, yeah?
Yeah. The best we could see is Golden Idol or Triple Mushroom. We don't want to see Shining Light. We don't want to see... Actually, Shining Light might be clickable here. We don't want to see...
Serpent.
Half of the... 1/3 of the Dead Adventurer. I guess 2/3 of the Dead Adventurers we don't want to see.
World of Goop is meh. Wing statue is meh. Serpent. Shining light is bad. Cleric is whatever. I guess it's not like terrible. I don't know.
Yeah.
I could be
Just take the fight.
Just take the fight, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
The fight is slightly worse because we don't get potions from it.
But cards are generally good. These guys are generally bad, though. Unfortunately. What are we not playing this turn?
I guess the we can take 14, go to 17. Force the rest at that point.
So by default here we're taking 14. If we just play the middle 3. Which is like not terrible. I think I kind of want to just eat the 14 and progress the fight faster here.
Yeah, so that line would be zap, dual cast, and then ball wherever the damage lands, probably.
Yep.
Yeah, I like it. It progresses the fight at the cost of 4 HP. But with the benefit of more damage, of course. Yeah, let's do it.
I think I would like to get one of these guys gone sooner than later.
Yeah. Let's just hope it hits right.
Well, it sure didn't.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty bad. Thanks, Lightning Orb. You own.
Ow. Okay, cool-headed and see what we draw, I guess.
Yeah, I mean the Jawworm's dead, so we at most take 4 more this turn. That's a good hit. We probably
Sorry.
Yeah. Oh, no worries. Now we just kill the Jawworm. Good luck. End turn. The worm
is gone. Okay.
Just Electro Snap Strike.
Yeah.
2. Or 1.
Do we want to compile and reshuffle? I guess. Oh no, it's fucking dead. Paying attention to things. Imagine. Consume? Focus?
Focus.
There's no orb slot gen, but it says focus on it.
Frost focus.
It
is slightly worse because I don't think we get to not rest here.
Yeah, no, we have
to rest
here.
I don't know. Maybe.
I am a scaredy cat. And we also have Dreamcatcher. What it's worth.
Yeah, maybe this is it. Greed but not rest. No, I respect the Guardian. Yeah, but I think this is consumed. 4 energy, focus is real.
The streamline is okay, but I think we have enough Orby shit going. Beam Cell is unupgraded and likely to remain so for a little while. Focus says focus. If we skip it, we will not see any more focus. This is the curse of the Spire. And snoozing?
Do you want to hear something? Do you want to hear something cute?
Tell me.
There's a Slay the Spire subreddit thread that says, how long is it supposed to take to beat the heart? Right. And they have an edit that says, I've been playing for 10 hours, so I guess I have a fair bit of experience.
A fair bit. Yep. Yep.
So, yes, this is a rest. I respect the Guardian.
Yeah. Claw. We could have had like 3 claws by now. We are fools.
Hear me out. Hear me out.
You gonna have Tempest? Yeah.
Of the Holy Age. Where's our Chem X? Come on. Why are we so
Imagine
bad?
not buying speculative Chem X. Imagine. But yeah, we have Electro, we have spare energy. It's not a bad Tempest.
I don't click this Tempest.
It's not a great Tempest, but
It's, yeah.
I can't hear you.
Yeah, I don't click this Tempest. The charge battery is, I think, maybe, but Orichalcum makes it like.
Yeah, I don't like the charge with Orichalcum. And I don't think we have enough energy sinks in the deck either to make the extra energy from it really play. It's a card that I like. I don't think it's good here.
Yep.
Claw, etc.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm just mentally making sure that it is a no on the Tempest, and I'm pretty sure it is. Because it is an interesting Tempest. It's just... I never know when this card is good outside of the obvious, like, double energy bullshit, you know?
I've taken a few Tempests on like floor 3 when I didn't find any other damage. And then I conveniently still somehow died. I don't know. You know? It's that kind of card. At least we increased our rare chances, so that's good. Very good.
For anyone who doesn't know, rare chance resets at the start of each act anyway, because you are guaranteed to see 3 rares after the boss. So we in fact did no such thing. And Landbirdo, thank you for the follow. Open with Cool-Headed and then maybe Compile, I guess?
Yeah.
Or Chill and Compile. Just get it out of the deck. I want to Cool-Headed first.
Internet. Why?
Hello? At too wet? Why is technology garbage? Whatever, I'm playing this card. It's a strike. That's uninspiring. I'm playing this card. It's a Cold Snap.
Yeah, I think we're back.
You're back? Hello. I played a Cool-Headed and a Compile Driver and drew Strike and Cold Snap while you were in Limbo Land. Please tell me you're not gone again already. Technology is so garbage, you guys. Why is it always like this?
Am I back?
Are you back? Hello?
Am I?
Are you? I can hear you.
Holy.
Alright. Okay, so, I'm not sure if you heard before. Last time you were almost back, but I played Cool-Headed and Compile Driver and drew Strike and Cold Snap. This is now the state of affairs. I assume this is probably just...
I would just play the
Snap, Strike.
Attack.
And do we chill, I guess is the question.
Yeah.
I assume yes, but...
Chill makes Electro block next turn, but if we play Electro, we should be splitting? No, maybe not.
Well, okay, we're doing these regardless. Yeah. It's at 18 damage, and he's gaining 9 block. So 27 damage next turn, required to split.
Interesting. What's in the deck? Okay, nothing particularly exciting.
Yeah, I don't think we're splitting next turn.
Chill gets wasted if we consume, but Chill blocks for more if we Electro. So which one of those do we want to play into more? I guess Chill also blocks more if we zap Ball Lightning. I think the Chill.
I think Chill, because if we get the zap and the consume, we can zap first and then consume the lightning instead.
Yeah. That sounds right.
Okay. So just Electro consume? Or does consume Electro split, actually? I don't think it does, but...
See, they'll end up at 5, and they evoke for 10. and it would evoke 1 and then do 2 5s passive. So it would do
So
20
15.
damage.
Yeah. So not a split.
No.
So Electro Consume is more block, I believe.
Yeah. It could be like Electro Defend, but not getting
I think getting
consumed.
the Consume down is important.
Yeah. That sounds fair. Is
So
Electro... Electro is just 9.
Yeah.
So we have 18 in hand, which is not enough. Yeah, okay, I'm down for Electro to block 15 and then consume. Makes future Frost cards better.
This is our next turn. So we have 2 more orbs coming up that would be nice to have the focus for.
Yep.
Ow.
Oh no.
Okay, so this is 10, 13. Okay, I'm just making sure. I'm trying to do like damage for what order to play these in.
Beam, strike, fall is like the most damage.
With
Strike
the
goes up
this
to
mode
13.
shift thingy. It's 13, 14, 15, 16. Oh yeah, that's perfect. Never mind. Yeah, you did the math.
I sure did.
You are fast maths. I'm gonna play this app even though it doesn't do anything. It makes me feel better. Okay, this is forced.
That is a great hit.
We are full blocking right now, so just zap to put Frost in front for next turn.
Yeah, that allows us to dual cast it if we need to.
And then just E.
Yeah. Orichalcum of the Holy
Allows us to dual
Legion.
cast next turn. Yep.
Is this consume again?
Interesting. I don't think so, but I'm not completely opposed either.
So let's assume we don't consume. We can defend, go up to 5 block, cold snap, go up to, or down to 1 plus
7.
7. So we go up to 8. We have 4 passive, then we can play another defend to full block. So defend, cold snap,
Defend full blocks.
Full blocks. That sounds okay. It puts lightning in front too to help us split sometime, or not, never splitting, but like the damage.
We can't work beam cell in there too, can we? We're too close to exact
Right.
Cs.
Yeah.
Okay.
We could consider just defend, take 2, but it leaves Frost in front for next turn, and that might be significant if our draw pile is bad. Yeah, so dual cast will full block by itself next turn. So maybe we just want to defend.
Could also defend, consume if you want to go all in on that, but...
Oh, that's fun. That's fun. I don't know.
I don't
know
think
how to value
so, but I'm not sure. Might be an interesting run resumer afterwards to try with the 1 orb slot gaming, but...
I am on the move. I'm going downstairs closer to my Wi-Fi router.
Legit.
But we can continue.
So you're still thinking just double defend and keep the Frost in front for next turn?
Yeah, that sounds good. What else is in the draw pile besides
just strike defend.
So
but I mean, dual cast this gives us 14.
7 passive, 6 passive.
So we would take 1 next turn between dual cast Frost and defend.
Interesting. Um, yeah, it also makes future cool headeds, like singular cool headeds, and future cold snaps better.
The
No,
consume?
consume does. Yeah, because it allows us to play them and block severely positively.
I mean, it also
Um,
fucks up Orichalcum, so it's not always positive.
yeah,
Like,
but I
right
mean,
now, if lightning is in front, you can play a cool-headed, evoke the lightning, and then still get benefit from both the frost and the Orichalcum. Consuming
yeah,
down shuts that off.
yeah. Tricky. Yeah, okay. I'm okay with not consuming here.
So just double defend,
Yes. I
and
think if we had something like Glacier, I'd be like all over the double consume because
yeah,
something double pressing
yeah,
or double evoking is like really high value.
yeah.
But yeah, I think it's just defend here then.
And leave the frost up front to dual cast next turn instead of playing the cold snap to full block.
Right. Yeah, because though the cold snap line is more damage this turn, it is at the cost
sets
of
us,
us
yeah, sets us up.
maybe dying next turn.
Yeah. I'm usually not a fan of dying. Well, it's back, just in case.
Oh,
You
now
sure?
this is a crazy good consume. You could consume dual cast cold snap. But that leaves no damage, so or that does no damage. So dual cast.
I mean,
Cold
right
snap.
now, dual cast is
Right.
14, and then cold snap is 18. We take 2, or we just defend, strike, and full block.
Yeah. So everything besides
Everything
consume
but the consume.
is good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Because we do need the damage. This loser.
Yep.
Unfortunately. Icky.
You.
Yep.
You.
We're splitting, so we just keep the frost.
No.
With
So
the 2
just
strikes.
yeah.
Passive 14.
Not too shabby.
Oh.
Defend, compile. No, that shuts off.
How am I
Orichalcum.
still lagging?
Technology is so garbage.
The internet is literally the cringiest thing in the world.
I mean, my Twitch bitrate looks fine. I have no idea what Discord is, but I don't think the problem's on my end. Okay, if we defend compile, we block for 9.
Okay, am I back?
Yep.
I'm 5 feet from my internet router. Fucking Xfinity, dude.
Yeah, I was saying I don't think it's on my end because my Twitch bitrate at least looks fine. I don't know what my Discord bitrate is, but I don't.
No, like an hour or two ago, I legit couldn't watch like Hulu or I think it's my laptop, honestly.
Gross.
Couldn't watch Hulu or Twitch. So like as soon as I redid my Twitch Prime to you, like my shit just like shit the fan, and I couldn't even hear what you said in response.
Well, I said thank you, and also you don't have to bribe me for data analysis. I'll do that shit for free. But
I will.
Okay, I cannot stop you.
I like defend,
compile, and then probably defend after that, unless we draw something exciting.
Yeah, I think it's important just generally in Guardian fights to get the chip on these off turns when you can.
Yep, agreed. Okay,
I find when I lose to the Guardian, it's because I can't do that.
Yeah. This is just defend and end and keep all the frost, yeah?
Yeah.
For style points.
Holy. Is this the famed consume turn? Or is this just another take 2?
Okay, if we consume here, would it be like consume cold snap?
Yeah.
These would evoke
Consume
for
cold snap
9.
will Consume, snap, lightning, probably. But that does risk dying next turn. And
Yeah,
that's not
and our next
good.
turn.
Not with frosting. We never die next turn with frost.
Well, I thought you wanted to evoke the frost with the lightning.
No, there's a frost in the draw pile.
Oh, right. I'm blind.
You block for 6 passive. We have 12 passive total.
Mm-hmm.
How much does this take? So they evoke for 7, so snap blocks for 3. And
Minus the Orichalcum.
Yeah.
So right
snap
now we have
alone blocks
14.
For 3.
If we snap, we have
11.
8 plus 7 is 15 minus 4. Yeah, 11.
And then ball blocks for another 3. So snap
14.
ball.
So we still
for
take 2
6
either way, but
plus
one way has 1 focused orb slot
damage.
and more damage down.
Alright, what happens if we consume then snap? So it goes up to 6, so it evokes for 9. Cold snap blocks for 6 and puts another whatever up.
No, it evokes.
Ball lightning.
The snap evokes for 9 and takes 4. So the snap
5.
blocks for 5.
Right. And then ball would also block for 5.
Yep.
So that
then
takes
it would be
6 here.
10.
Not great.
16. No, wait, hold on. No, it wouldn't. Because snap blocks for. Evoking it blocks for 9. And then we take 4 from this, so we're at 5. While lightning does the same thing, we're at 5 more. 10 from evokes, and then the passive is 6. So that line full blocks.
There is no passive left.
I'm right. I'm done. I'm done. It's a lightning.
And evoked it.
Yeah. It's the lightning passive. You are correct. You are correct.
So it's snap ball here. Is that what we settled on? So snap blocks for 3.
So it's
ball blocks for 3. We have 1 live frost
18.
orb, so it's 3, 10.
So we take 6.
Yes, that works. Probably. Like, this fight is getting to the it's hard to split territory.
Yeah.
But we basically full blocked next turn. Just from cool-headed.
Do we if lightning's at the front? Oh no, lightning's not at the front with that. The cold snap is at the front. Actually, do we want the lightning at the front? Next turn?
We could always
then...
ball and then snap, take our 6, and have lightning in the front.
Yeah, because then next turn, cool-headed can evoke the lightning, and we still get Orichalcum plus 2 frost.
Yeah, that sounds nice. We would take, with Orichalcum 2 frost, 6. So we're taking 6 here, 12. We never die from that, we're at 3. Sketchy, but it works, I think. Ball snap.
I think I like that line.
We could just try to write out our frost orbs and just chip them away in future turns. There's like 3 turns to split after the wake up. I don't know.
Like leaving lightning up, you mean?
No, just by ending turn.
Oh.
Yeah, how bad is the end turn line? Given that next turn we have full-headed to block, beam cell strike, and this stuff is being reshuffled.
It's not the worst, honestly.
Yeah,
I mean, it
that strikes me as like the safest line.
It doesn't progress the fight at all, and that's scary. But the other options aren't dealing that much damage anyway.
Yeah, and they leave us at
a worse
9
position,
HP,
yeah.
and then 3
All right,
HP.
e-gaming.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, like this is nice.
Just cool-headed first for options, I guess? Or do we
Yeah.
want ball lightning in the front before the frost?
Yeah, I like the idea of putting ball first because there's no. The only energy intensive card we have is consume, and I guess we've settled on not playing it again.
I think so, yeah.
So beam ball is nice.
Alright, beanball cool?
Yeah. And that's basically full blocking. Yeah.
Yeah.
Strike defend is full block.
Okay. Dual cast is 20. And then
Yep.
um
And then cold snap strike. It's the optimal damage.
mouse. Goddamn.
Yeah, that line seemed to have worked.
Nice.
At most we take like 2 on the 8x2 turn. This could be another like defend cold snap.
How much is that? So the cold snap evokes for 7 and takes 4. So it's plus 3, but then minus 6, so it's minus 3, but then the defend is plus 2. Did that math?
So snap alone blocks for 3, then we have passive 8, so we're good.
I'm just doing defense snap.
Yep. It is worth noting that you gain the block first, so you don't actually need to defend.
True. Compile here or no? I don't know if we want a lot of this stuff next turn, like the cool-headed, but
the defense and the cool header is positive.
The dual cast is positive.
Well, defend specifically if we draw 2 defense.
Yeah. Or if we draw like a zap and want to evoke, or dual cast and want to evoke. So we block for 16 now. We can freely play one more hit. I guess it should probably just be a strike for 2 extra damage and not fucking up next turn draw. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. Works for me.
You are lagged again. I already did the
it. Yep.
Wonderful. Okay, what's in draw this time? Defend, beam cell, consume. Oh, is this kill? Is it kill? Is it kill o'clock? It looks like kill o'clock. Goodbye. Okay, buffer, amplify, rainbow. Maybe buffer? Our only power is electro, not an exciting amplify target. Hello?
Rainbow's okay.
Hello?
Yo.
Yo? Okay, you're back. Audio went fritzy for a second.
Yeah, I do what I can. I think the rainbow and the buffer are both positive here.
Agree. I think I lean buffer over rainbow. I feel like we have a good amount of orb gen and not a lot of like orb use, right? Like we don't have extra slots, we don't have dual cast upgraded, we don't have fission. Why did I say fission? We don't have fission. You know what I mean? And that's mostly when I look to rainbow is when I'm like, I want orb output now. The dark is nice, I guess, but we don't really have ways to keep it around.
Yeah, the dark is nice. Dark is nice. Activating compile is not insignificant. It is frost. It evokes 3 things for electrodynamics or chill.
That dark is going away in like 0.2 seconds though, right?
Depends on the fight. There are some fights where you do your best to keep it around. Depends if we find recursion. There are things to make it work.
Well, yeah, I mean, if we find recursion, it's it's different. But the deck as it stands right now, I think we're going to be seriously hampering ourselves if we try too hard to play around not evoking it for long.
Right, but I mean, we don't have to seriously hamper ourselves to do that because we don't have to do that in any fight except for the boss fight. You take the Dark Orb for the boss fights. You don't. You
Yeah,
take you take the Rainbow to evoke stuff in the other fights.
that's fair.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, Buffer's a good card. I can see either. I've been coming around to Rainbow in my recent
Same.
years.
Yeah, I used to think it was such like unplayable trash, but I'm a I'm at least a moderate rainbow enjoyer right now. And on the flip side, I used to think buffer was like god tier, and now I am a moderate buffer enjoyer. All things meet in the middle, I
Yeah.
suppose.
Yeah. So dealer's choice. You get to
What's our upgrade
choose
debt
here.
right now? We really want consume, really want cool headed. Beam cell's like okay, but not as important at this point, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I think for me, buffer would definitely be behind consume and maybe behind cool headed, depending on how the deck felt.
Yeah. I don't know. I think the Buffer upgrade plays a lot in the middle
Yeah.
of Act 2. It's like especially good into like all three boss fights, so you kind of just want to do it at some point.
Yeah.
And it's not insignificant in like very many fights.
Well, because that's what I was why I was checking upgrade debt, right? Is because if you take the buffer, you kind of want to be able to upgrade it.
Yeah, I mean, I take it if we took Buffer, it'd probably be the best upgrade here.
I think I
The
would
Consume
still lean
upgrade,
consume over buffer first, but I could
yeah, I
see
mean,
an
the
argument for
Consume
buffer
upgrade is
first.
hampered a lot by the lack of orb slots.
True.
Even at +3, it's just hard to play sometimes
Fair.
in a way that Buffer isn't.
I can see that. I mean, by the same token, you could say the rainbow is hampered by the lack of orb slots.
No,
Not to the
Rainbow's
same
better with.
extent, but
I think Rainbow happens to be like slightly better with fewer orb slots because it pushes stuff. It's a 1 card block 8, deal 8, or block 5, deal 8, whatever.
like if you're specifically taking it for the evoke, I guess.
Yeah, I mean it's just an output card.
Yeah,
I don't take Rainbow to sit on those orbs. Take Rainbow to give me 8 damage, 5 block, 8 damage, or 6 damage, whatever a dark orb is.
Why don't we try the rainbow then? Just because like I'm legitimately very very on the fence here, and I feel like rainbow is a card that I want to play with more and get more of a intuition about. So if you're relatively on the fence too, then try the one that's #learning.
Yeah, sounds good to me.
Cool. Okay. Um.
Holy Snecko of the ages. That's a good Snecko.
Is it?
I mean, we have Electro Rainbow Consume. It's okay. It's okay.
I mean, it's fine. I don't know if it's good. It's certainly not holy. It's a Snecko. It's pickable, I guess.
Yeah. Consider the following. Echo runs have to think a lot less. Because you just play the 2 0-cost cards in your hand.
You make an interesting point, sir.
Um,
It's not Black Star. I don't think we are strong enough for Elita farming right now. Labe is very weird. P-Box Light. It could be great, it could be suck. Snecko could be great and could be suck. Pick your flavor of could be great and could be suck, I guess.
I mean, I think the unfortunate thing for Snecko here is that even though we have 4 energy, it's like the 4 energy relic that's the worst with Snecko.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like
have...
no consistency to smooth over bad Snecko turns. And like, also, of our 2-cost cards, we don't play this one more than once, and we don't usually want to play this one more than once, and we can't play this one more than once. Like, it's not like we're cycling a bunch of 2-cost shit regularly.
Yeah, I don't know. I like the Snecko.
Why though? I genuinely I don't see it.
Um, because it lets us play the two rares on site a lot of the
We can
time.
already do that. We have 4 energy.
But it also lets us draw into the two rares much more frequently.
I mean,
I also think
okay,
that the other
so
two relics are insane. What a garbage is.
well, yes,
So that
there
helps
there
a
is
lot.
that. I just like I will concede that Snecko makes the first deck cycle on average better in this deck. I think the second deck cycle is really bad.
What if we upgrade the rainbow?
That does make it better.
Oh.
It does indeed make it better. I don't know if it's better enough, but it does make it a lot better. You just really want to click this, Snecko.
Yeah, I think it looks fun. But I don't know. I have lost us a few runs by recommending fun, strongish things. And though I would pick Snecko here,
I mean,
deferred to
this way
you.
I can blame the loss on you now, because it clearly wasn't the fault of that reach inside, because we made it out of Act 1 all right. But you know, gotten past
It
my
did.
blame territory.
It did force a rest somehow. Like we could have been at 18 HP or whatever.
True.
Mm, I don't know. I like it. I don't know what to say.
Fucking sure. I mean, like, it's definitely not this, and the lab could be trash.
I mean, yeah,
It's
Lade's
like,
just trash. But Snecko's kind of trash too.
well, yeah,
That's a tough bit.
it's. We already have one die in Act 4 relic. Why not two? You know?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I see the rainbow and it just screams
Just every dopamine center activates at once.
Snecko. Yeah, it just screams Snecko. And then like I trust in the electrodynamics, you know? For some reason I trust in this electrodynamics
It's a power. It goes away.
to
You
like
play it
carry us
once.
through Act 2 because I've heard that this card solves Act 2.
Completely solved. It's
And that
just
has
like
to be
Corpse
true because I've
Explosion.
heard it.
People would not lie. Nobody goes on the internet and tells lies, or is misinformed and aggressive about it.
So
I mean,
what
I'm
would you normally pick here? Astro for 3 strikes?
probably 2 strikes and a defend, given Orichalcum.
True. Okay.
But like I'm down to try
right
Snecko if you really want to run Snecko. I am scared, but I mean I'm also scared of Labe and just, you know, being the defect without potions. I'm scared of a lot of things, so, you know.
Yeah, I guess if we want some actual thought here, it's true that Snecko is worse with Sozu. Because Sozu potions allow you to like smooth over the RNG badness, especially with like Gambler's Brew, Liquid Memories. But then there's another side to the coin where because you have Sozu, you need to get very strong by the end of the run. And Snecko on the defect character allows you to get really strong in unique ways.
True.
It opens up the meteor strikes. It allows you to click every glacier on site. Of course, you do that anyway. It allows you to take these like very strong, expensive things that you might not otherwise be able to.
Yep.
And so they do conflict in a way, but they also, you know, interact in an interesting way where Snecko opens up things that Sozu requires you to get.
And having a 4th energy with Snecko does make things a lot comfier at first. And you're right in that it opens up stuff. Like if we're evaluating it just based on the deck exactly as it is right now, I don't love this Snecko. But the deck will not stay exactly as it is right now. We are planning to add additional cards to it throughout Acts 2 and 3. Potentially even 4 in the shop. And so Labe is just kind of like a nothing burger that has a chance to high roll, I guess, if you're lucky. But Snecko is more... The ceiling is a lot higher over the course of the run. The ceiling... What's the opposite of ceiling? Floor is also a lot lower of just getting very owned, but man, I don't know. I'm down to try it if you're down to try it.
Yeah, I mean...
Sounds more fun than this anyway.
It is worth noting that, like, I'm a retired old man on a golf course right now.
Who gives a fuck? Let's...
So, like, I've retired from Ascension 20.
I mean,
next month. Oh,
I
that
don't...
shop is going to have a meteor strike in it, and we're going to own.
Yeah.
Going to own.
I also, for what it's worth, don't, like, super care about winning these runs like I would like to, but mostly I just want to give them close enough to my best shot to be able to learn something from the discussions at the end, and I think that will be true no matter which option we picked there, so...
Right. One shop or two shop? It's interesting. Two shops lets us fish for capacitor. I kind of like fishing in two shops because not only do we want to see like runic cap, some of the like strong common relics would be great too, but we also want to like fish for meteor strike, and shops have high rare chances relatively, and we have enough gold to justify going to two, I think. So, especially since we're not removing.
Start here. Likely. Plan to go there. If the first shop is great, we can go this way instead, potentially, or like that way or something.
Yeah.
Sorry. And otherwise we go that way and then decide if we want Campfire Elite into Elite.
Yeah.
And then
the shop is interesting though, because like it does risk just turning one of these floors into a nothing floor.
Turning one of which floors?
But it also
because
one of the shop floors.
I mean, we don't have to path into this shop if we spend all our money here.
We do if we're dying. That's the thing.
Oh, because forced elite. Yeah. True.
Yeah. Which is fine. I guess if you're dying, you want an empty floor. kind of.
In a way, yeah.
Better than getting altered. So yeah, let's just start there and see where Meow picks us. Watch this. Watch this. Oh, it's beautiful. Ball, consume, chill, strike.
Ball, consume, chill evokes the lightning, and then who do you want to target? The guy with slightly lower health or the guy who's slightly more of an asshole?
They're close enough to where I just attacked the right one here.
Yep.
Consume. Chill. Right.
And we haven't evoked anything, so it's just strike. Now which one is it to strike?
I guess left now. What a jerk.
Very rude.
Lightning. Always cooperates.
Always. 3. Hi, Snecko. Hi, Snecko.
Holy Ages.
Sorry?
Rainbow of the Holy Ages?
Well, yeah. The question is, what are we playing alongside it? And if it's dual cast, what are we dual casting?
Rainbow evokes for 14.
Yeah, 14.
Probably pay
14 by default, and then evokes the one lightning and puts frost up front.
Dual cast is 14 by itself, and then rainbow makes it 21. So dual cast rainbows full blocking.
Is it?
Yeah, because it gets
14.
7.
Oh yeah, 21. Yep, yep. So
Yeah, 21
dual
and
cast,
the
yeah.
passive frost. Yeah.
Dual cast rainbow, yeah.
Yep, looks like it. Come on. Fucking light. Now they're both gonna run because we're gamers. Yep.
Now we don't have to worry about fucking lightning. We can just put it everywhere.
Now
we
we
may want to
kill.
compile first, unless
Pretty
this
sure
is
this
just lethal.
Pretty sure this just kills. Electro Zap dual cast.
Should I just play it and find out?
Yep. I've already kind of done the math in my head, so it works out.
Cool. One of us should. Look, a Snecko oil for our Snecko eye. How lovely. No?
We need the streamline. For the book. The Book of Sheneval. I refuse. It's not upgraded.
Yeah, it's not upgraded and we're not gonna upgrade it. We don't have a rest site before the elite. I don't think it's good enough. We also don't have any kind of recursion for it. There's no holograms or anything.
Yeah, not a fan.
It's just 15. It's Snecko, it's just 15. That's boring.
If it were green, I'd be all over it.
Agreed. Onwards?
Bird. Yes, to the bird.
The bird vocado.
Dead.
Snecko,
We
my
are
guy.
dead because Snecko has decided to Snecko us. Looks like a cool-headed angle to me.
Yeah, cool-headed and pray for something that doesn't cost 3 or 2.
True.
Okay. Thank you, Snack.
Buffer pickers are
Blocking 21 right now.
Yeah. Yeah, we do that.
Ow.
Neko might suck. I don't know.
I don't know.
We start with compile. Yeah.
Compile draws these specifically.
Yeah. I mean, dual cast is fine.
Yeah.
We can chill dual cast. Yeah, chill dual cast is great.
Do we have to dual cast? Yeah, we do.
If we want to full block. Does Electro full block? No, that's 10.
That evokes both, so yeah, just 10.
Dual cast Electro.
Dual cast Electro, I think does.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Because that's 10, and then it evokes all these for another 15. Yeah, so dual cast Electro full blocks.
It does get rid of our block, though. But we're not, like, blocking much with these Frost Orbs anyway.
Yeah.
And it does a lot of damage, and we get to play Strike and Zap again.
Yep. I'm down, if you're down.
Rip it. This loser must die.
Please decease.
Assume the holy ages of the gods. Is this lethal?
So consume dual cast is 20 on the dual casted.
So
or wait, if you dual cast first, dual
Yeah.
cast first is 16, then these guys are left behind to deal another 10 passive, so 26.
We can evoke one with Cold Snap.
So then that's -5 for 21, but plus 10, so 31. And plus 6 from the snap, so 37.
Yeah, I like that because it ends up full blocking with the 2 defends and the Cold Snap. So it does a fuck ton of damage.
True.
And full blocks.
Yep. I'm sold. So this is dual cast, consume, Cold Snap. defense?
Yes. Oh no,
Wait.
we're
Frail.
So that's neutral. So we take 4.
Yeah.
Freakingly frail.
Rude.
Neko, hello.
I'm starting to think that Snecko might be bad.
This is lethal though. Just ball strike strike.
Is it? Oh yeah, it is. Or just strike, singular. Loop. That's a pretty spicy loop with the consumes.
Consume.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just kind of hard to play because Neko sucks.
Everything's hard to play. I don't think that means we skip useful cards.
Yeah. It is an orb slot. Orb slots are good.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah. Works for me. Watch this waffle because we're gamers.
That is distinctly not a waffle, but there is a hologram, an anchor, and a defrag. I like all of those a good bit. Panic button is like okay.
I like the anchor. I like the defrag. Those leave us with 250. Because we want to leave enough for runic cap and or waffle, so we don't want to overspend here.
So 173 is the upper limit for that, and we are not guaranteed another combat.
Yeah. So anchor, hologram, defrag leaves us at.
Wait. So we're at 347. Wait. So is only anchor then already? Yeah, 173. Only anchor is all we can afford if we want to guarantee another shop
anchor. Yeah, I guess anchor kind of conflicts with orichalcum enough to make the defrag hologram better than it here. So let's just defrag hologram.
That leaves us 138, which is not enough either. Why are we poor?
Really?
Wait, no, I was reading that wrong. Other direction. Yeah, we get 209. It costs 138.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, I like that.
And I just guarantee. Yeah.
Yep, I like that.
Defrag, hollow, second shop.
Yep. These potions look nice, but...
Oh. Lovely.
You do. We just toss her 20 gold, right?
I think so. We're still in guaranteed shop relic range. We can go left after the shop to heal.
That's probably what we need to do.
Does that change if we keep the money? For 4 damage.
Yeah, I don't know. It just feels like with how things have been going, this 4 damage is pretty significant.
Yeah. I mean, I agree, but like, you know, karmically, we're just barely not gonna have the money for some good shit here.
What's rare card threshold? 182. I mean, we're still within the rare card threshold, so like that's fine.
True.
Strikes me as okay. The 2 major hits are runic cap. But the 3 major hits are runic cap, meteor strike.
Sunder. Self-repair.
Meteor strike. They're gonna be like the 3. But then of course Sunder, self-repair, orrery. Are all great as well. Yeah, so I just buy the potion.
Alright. I am neutral enough on this that I can be swayed. Oh, lovely. Orb slots. How useful.
Watch this.
It's none of those things. There is a capacitor, at least. Not the relics we wanted to see, but capacitor is nice.
Capacitor, is recursion positive with
I was just wondering that, yeah.
I don't know.
We do only have the 1 dark orb. I don't think we can line it up with recursion reliably enough, though, for that. What do you think of this panic button? Is that stupid?
No, it's okay. It's a fine Snecko card. It's just large output.
Yeah.
So
Maybe not for
capacitor panic
95.
button.
I don't know about for 95, actually.
I mean,
It's
positive, and what else are we doing with our money?
could remove, but that's not. Yeah. And there's no more shops. I guess we should plot out where we're likely to go after this. I'm assuming here, and then probably rest into elite kind of thing.
Yeah.
After this.
Yeah.
Well, that's happening.
I like the panic button with Orichalcum Frost to cover the off turn. Now let us rest for our meteor strike of the holy ages.
That is not a meteor strike.
It is a reinforced body,
yeah.
though.
Reinforced Snecko is nice. Just covers over weird rolls.
Where's our Kin X?
We didn't know. We're such fools. Oh, boy. Snecronomicon is fun. Nilries is Nilries. And Cridian on Defect is fun. All these books are nice. We are about to go into a forced elite fight, though.
31 HP.
No potions.
I'm not going to say anything. I need you to decide here.
No, that's not fair. This is supposed to be co-op. This is team. This isn't. This isn't I play and you say shit.
You can still blame me because of the Snecko if we die, if you take this or not. But I need you to decide this because I want to not decide this.
Okay, what are our matchups like right now? I mean, our matchups are Snecko is our scariest match, realistically, of just garbage draws and garbage rolls. Book could be kind of spooky depending on draw order.
I think the thing that kind of tips me is that we don't currently have any attacks that like we care if they're doubled.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
And like the moment we get one of those attacks, we don't care if we have Necronomicon.
Yeah, this is true. My brain just went, ooh, Snecko and Necronomicon. It's the combo. It's the funny thing. But you're right. Our attacks are like fucking Beam Cell, Cold Snap, Ball Lightning. Compile Driver is like okay, but like okay is not great. So yeah. That's gotta have to be a pass then, I think. The risk of whiff is high and we could easily get owned by the next elite.
But Enchilada is so good here.
Yeah, and Nilries is good everywhere. How high rolly do you want to play, right? Are we playing to the high roll or the low roll? Because if we're playing to the high roll, then we read. If we're playing to avoid the low roll, then we leave. And I guess it's a how much do we think we can reasonably convert this low roll? Because if we play it too safe and then just don't win anyway, right?
I don't know.
I don't know either. If anyone in chat has thoughts, feel free to toss them over
So we just took 2 big block cards.
This is true. This is true.
And we do have good stuff for at least the Gremlins.
Slaver's turn 1, draw order dependent, could be quite bad.
Could be
Book
easy.
of Stabby. It could be easy or it could be bad.
Yeah, Book of Stabbing's in my mind the worst
Yeah,
matchup here
agreed.
on average.
I don't know if our damage is just fast enough.
But we can block pretty strongly with like Panic, Reinforced, Rainbow pushing stuff. I don't know. And we take at most like 20 in the first 3 turns because of Ori. That's pretty significant in the Book of Stabbing fight.
That is true. ET saying, I'd feel very behind the curve here, would click in desperation. Unclear how much of that is due to disliking Snecko versus true evaluation. That's fair. That's fair. Snecko sucks. Who clicks that relic? I don't know, man.
Yeah, I think I would click this
yeah.
in my own runs, but we've seen what my own runs do sometimes. We just monkey out.
Let's see if monkeys can write Shakespeare today. Well.
Okay. I'm in.
We'll find out.
Gremlins.
It's the gremlins. Okay.
Okay. Reinforced Body of the Holy Ages.
We could just strike Hollow Strike and kill one of them.
Yes, I think we should do that and consume and reinforce.
They're both sneaky gremlins. We killed the one with more HP. Mouse. God damn.
Mouse of the Unholy Ages.
True.
How's our letter opener?
Not a 195 stream, please. Necronomicon double compile driver to draw 0. Holy. I could do Zap first and draw 2.
I am officially scared. I think we actually have to play this compile driver.
Yeah.
Does double compile with a single strike kill left?
7, 14, 23. Yes.
So, what we could do is zap, double compile, and then because the strike costs 0, we can always put the strike there.
Cool. Aha! Ball lightning, even better.
Yep. That's pretty solid. And then we draw Electro next turn. Electro Rainbow would be solid.
Yeah, okay, well, that's Rainbow at least.
Yeah, so like Chill, Snap. I take it we don't play this Capacitor because we want to evoke everything.
Yeah, agreed.
We could start. Drawing for Bullhead is a bit awkward.
If we get the Electro, though, it would be nice to get Electro down before.
Well, that's assuming that Electro costs 0.
Yeah. This is why, Valet.
Yeah. So, I probably think that this is just Cold Snap Fat. Because the Evoke never kills, right? It's at 10.
It's at 10, yeah. So, yeah, 16.
Yeah, so Cold Snap Fat, and then Chill.
Cold Snap Fat, Chill, Rainbow, Defend
and
Loop.
Then probably like, yeah, Defend Loop. Okay. Okay, time. We take a bit of chip here, but okay. Now we can play Electro freely. We never play those attacks.
Nope. This is literally just Electro and Beam Cell, yeah?
Interesting.
Beam Cell on Fat first, so the dark hits Mad.
So one thing that we know is that she's not yet, she's not summoning this turn, right? She's buffing.
She's buffing now. Yeah, so next turn
So
will be either summon or attack.
Yeah. So because she's not summoning this turn, getting Electro in play is less important. So what we could do is we could Beam Cell Fat and then double Ball Lightning her. The double Ball Lightning evokes the Dark on Angry, does 14 damage to her, and gets 2 Lightning into her. Which progresses the fight the most.
And it has both the minions dead. Whoa, jeez. Your mic clipped to shit there. But, yeah, and with both the minions down, she is less likely to be attacking next turn as well.
Yeah. It is worth noting that, I believe that Electro...
it's a good amount of damage, too.
Yeah, Beam Cell Electro does basically the same amount of damage. So Beam Cell on Fat, Electro evokes Dark onto
Mad.
Angry. Then she takes 1 Lightning Evoke and then 2 Lightning passives. So it's the same, you're just trading an Evoke for the 2 Ball Lightning plays, but it does get Electro in play, which likely makes it better.
Yeah.
So probably Beam Cell Fat and then Electro.
Beam Cell Fat so that the Dark Orb targets the Angry Gremlin instead of the Fat Gremlin, because it always goes after lowest HP.
Yes. What Asuki said. Yeah, and that gets Electro in play, so if she decides to resummon next turn, we're in like a slightly more comfortable position.
Isn't Angry already dead? From Electro passives?
I mean, the issue
we have
with
2 focus, so it's... Oh, actually, yeah, no, Angry would already be dead just from... Because we have 2 focus, and so that's 10 passive plus 1 lightning evoked. So...
No, there's no way to get this Dark Orb on her. Because Electro evokes the Dark Orb before it does any lightning damage.
Correct. But I think Palil's point, which is a very good one, is even if we don't Beam Cell this guy, like, it doesn't matter where the Dark Orb goes, because it's not going on her anyway, and these guys are dead anyway, so we can have 2 extra damage on the leader.
Right. Interesting. Good. Nice. Yeah, works.
Yeah, I think Brain just went, 2, Dark, good, and then stopped. But no, that is a very good point.
That's good. 2 damage.
Hell yeah.
Alright, you want to do that?
Yeah, so...
There's no way to end this turn with Frost in play, right? Not without
I don't believe so, no. Not any good ways, anyway. Saved you 2 whole damage. Appreciate it. So yeah, just Electro and then Beam Cell on the leader. St. Calvin's, thank you for the follow. And just E. Not attacking, she's a loser. Compile first, I guess. See what we get. Given that the Sneck is fairly kind this turn. I think we're gonna...
Echo Raw?
Yeah.
Oh, this hand's pretty solid. This is the best hand we've seen so far.
Yeah. But yeah, compile first.
That ass Snecker.
Yes?
Yeah. Yes. And then just throw damage at it. At her.
Do we want to dual cast Zap or Zap dual cast? I guess is the question. We have a Frost coming up.
So dual cast does how much?
Dual cast is 10 by 2, 20.
So 20, and then we get 10 passive, so 30 if we dual cast then Zap. Zap first would do...
so 35.
Oh, and then another 10 next turn. So it'd be guaranteed 40 passive, dual cast Zap. That first does 10 and then 2 active, and then dual
30.
cast 1 for 20. And then 5 passive. So
Yeah, so
zap
it's
first.
five more this turn, but less next turn.
Yeah. Do they even out in total?
Maybe. I'm just gonna dual cast that.
Sure. Works for me. Behold.
Does defrag zap kill here? This does 11 plus 12. Oh, is it one short? Gross. Did I math that? Hello, it is I. Lagging again. God damn, technology is garbage.
Oh, and we have...
Hello, are you back? Oh yeah, we have the cool-headed after. This is true, this is true. Yeah.
GG. Kill.
Yeah, defrag, zap, cool-headed is kill.
Kill. Yes. Honestly, I'm starting to think that the defects rock. Mango of the Holy Gods?
Hologram of the
Hologram
gods.
plus of the
Chaos
Holy
isn't
Ages?
terrible, but that is a hologram. We have a Snecko. Click.
Yes. You know what that means.
What? No! No, it doesn't. The other one's not upgraded yet. It's not upgraded. We don't have a letter opener. Don't you bring this evil upon us. Do not.
I subbed specifically to do this. Suki 195.
Yeah.
Wait, your emote prefix is a Suki 1, and then
Yep.
you just made the command 95?
Yep.
What a gamer. Oh yeah, you click that strawberry.
This is a strawberry, right? Just doing the due diligence of we want the HP.
Yeah, this mango and strawberry allows us to upgrade here, which is crazy good.
You think?
Yeah, 46 HP. Upgrade, consume.
Capacitor or consume?
Likely consume first.
We still haven't played the capacitor.
Yeah, I mean capacitor is just tricky in hallway fights. You take it for boss fights and stuff.
I mean, it could be defrag.
Yeah, defrag works.
I think I would rather do defrag because we're more likely... Like, we're not going to not want to play defrag unless it's too expensive. We might not want to play consume for reasons other than that it's too expensive. Right? Like, if we have an orb we really don't want to eat. Both of them are +1 focus upgrades.
Yeah, I like the defrag upgrade. That makes sense to me.
Cool.
Frost. Focus.
Indeed.
We are dead.
Literally deceased.
The 3 powers and beam saw. Yo, this strike is gaming out of its holy mind.
Double strike.
That does.
We don't panic here.
That is 26 damage. That is 26 damage.
Yeah, but
I don't know. Yeah, it's at least the two cost powers.
Yeah.
Capacitor is probably positive too.
Yeah, I think it has to be these two. Probably capacitor, obviously beam cell. Sorry, strike. Try again next time.
Yeah, capacitor just makes consumes more comfortable, so we play it. Even though it like makes evoking a bit more awkward.
Yep. And we do not.
No, I don't think we panic.
We do not panic. No reason to panic, chat.
+0.
This strike is back.
Rainbow of the Holy Ages.
Yeah.
We can rainbow and like double defend zap.
Zap, yeah.
I sure do love having two
Ow.
focus cards and no focus. Oh look, focus.
Okay.
Epically
Okay.
epic.
Okay. Okay. Reinforced is here. We
How
could
much do we
just
need to reinforce for? So the defrag comes down, like
yeah.
it has to.
If we defrag reinforced just on its own, that's full block.
Yeah. Can
Because this
we?
is 4 and then 21, so that's 25. He's hitting for 24. That's probably just the line, right?
Yeah. That looks good. It looks okay. I kind of want to get more frost. Yeah, we have plenty of frost coming, so
yeah,
it will surely be affordable too.
Surely. Okay.
Snap, chill, duel.
You mean ball? Or sorry, you said snap, not zap.
Yes.
Yeah. Snap, chill, duel. Just had a too many deck builders moment. Forgot to shuffle my water. Has a potassium pill dissolved in it. Oh boy. Good job. Good job. I don't want to do the math on how much that does. It's just gonna be the line. I guess there's just a do we play ball lightning afterwards, and if so, what order do we want it in? But I assume we want all the frost up front.
Yeah, all the frost up front looks right to me.
Cool.
And yeah, evoking the dark never killed there, so.
Yeah.
Evoking the dark kills here though. Oh, look at Panic Button gaming out of its mind.
Hollow dual cast. GG.
Oh yeah, sure, yeah, that works. Panic Button sucks. Yeah. Who knew? Sweet. Rainbow of the Holy Gods.
Look at that sustain. Look at that frost. And there's a gopher, but.
Okay. Okay. Childish.
Hello? Hello? Duet? Art thou here? So, how's your guys' internet, chat?
Two-headed plus.
You are back.
Two-headed plus. A good card.
Indeed. I was just waiting for you to come back to.
This Eternal Feather.
Like,
good. Do we have any Catfires?
I think only the last one. Yeah, only the last one. So a few nodes to survive first, but this helps.
Yes, that helps.
That distinctly does not help. That very distinctly does not help. There's a panic button, which is okay.
Yeah, how about Electro
compile and then maybe panic?
Yes.
Compile on who?
Avocado, because Electro will probably kill Doofus.
That is what I was thinking.
Actually, if we can kill Doofus this turn, then
we're only taking one.
Yeah, it only takes one. Yeah, let's put it on the rat.
And the odds of killing this turn are not fantastic, though. Like, it's 9 plus 7. That's 16. So we have to do 12 more for 0 if we're still going to play Panic Button.
Okay. Yeah, I can see it.
I think it's a little too risky.
Pile on the avocado. The avocado. Oh, that's good.
Is it?
But not really. Just panic still, right?
Yeah, this would be 16 AoE 19 with the remaining lightning passive. 19, 28. So we could exactly kill Fungi Beast without playing Panic Button.
And
that would take
survive at 0
Strike
HP.
Chill. Yep, sounds like a great plan. Excellent
Okay.
work, team. Just panic.
Let us panic.
I want to gain 0 block.
Act 2
0 times.
question marks moment. Is it Knave who talks in terms of the Act 2 event lottery?
Maybe? Cool-headed, right? Or capacitor first? Xfinity, why do you do this? Why do you do this? Internet provider of garbage. No spoons left, only knives says. Mine is stable and fast-ish. Wish I could get a work from home through. Trying to transition from stay-at-home dad back into the workforce when I can't drive. Health has been brutal. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's rough. Do you have a work from home? Oh, wish I could get a work from home. I can read. Yeah. Best of luck finding one. The job hunt is never fun, but I am sending good vibes your way. A good work from home position can be an absolute lifesaver. Yeah, provider. I would really like it to start providing things for Friend Wet. That would that would be rather nice. Oh, you're back. Okay. Hello.
What's up, gamers? Okay, hand. Not really.
So
Do we have any 0 cost left from the discard?
compile is 0, but I don't think that's where the hologram 3. I think I'm leaning cool-headed maybe with capacitor first. I'm not sure if we want to evoke or not.
Yeah, one thing, we might not want to kill the rat this turn.
Because we have a hard time blocking.
Yes.
So capacitor, cool-headed, and hope to draw one of these 3. Or a cheaper hologram.
Cool. Yeah, that works. Yeah, I like that. Capacitor, cool-headed. Another cool-headed. Nice, very nice. Are we in happy to evoke territory now? So the evoke's for 8.
Evoke for 8.
And then there would be...
So 14, so not lethal.
Yeah, so we can put up another Frost Orb here.
God damn it, Merle. Gotta ban this asshole for posting spoilers all the time. Jesus. Good to see you. Sorry, I lost my train of thought. So we evoke 1 and it is not lethal on the rat, so we can hollow the cool-headed again.
Right.
Do we want to zap though, and does that change things?
Well, zap kills the rat.
Yeah, and we still have no block up, which on the upside means the hologram doesn't cuck or a calcum, so actually it's kind of goated. Why don't we hollow the cool-headed and see what we draw into? Because if it's like cheap focus or something, then that might change things.
Okay.
Or free focus, rather, I guess. Yeah?
Okay, that works.
And if not, I assume the plus, right?
What does chill do here? It evokes for 16 perfect kills, so that's perfectly bad.
Yeah.
It evokes for 16 plus 3 passive, so perfectly bad. Okay. Yeah. 1 Frost Orb, please.
Well, it was focus, but alas.
Holy.
Alright, so no zap, leave this guy alive, take 2.
Okay. Yep. Do not get 21 to this turn. That's good.
Okay.
We can double cold snap, rainbow consume, like that sort of stuff, or consume rainbow.
So this guy's dying either way, which means we actually have 18 incoming.
Or is it consume, double cold snap? That would leave 12 passive frost. It would kill the right. It would not get any block up, so Orichalcum is not ruined. Intriguing. Hey, what do you think about that? Just consume double cold snap on the avocado.
I think I like that, yeah. I was just thinking of like how different is it to consume before versus after? And it's not. So
well,
it's just worse,
more
yeah.
damage.
Yeah, it's just worse. So yeah, consume, double snap on the avocado, and then just bing chilling. Yeah? I think that full blocks at that point. These guys are 4 apiece and 16. So we take 2 again. I don't think there's a way around that. Dual cast wood, but we don't have the energy for it. Rainbow maybe. I assume wet is gone again to the bad corners of the lack of internet. Fuck you, Xfinity obligatory. But if we rainbow after that, so consume first, then double cold snap. We're back.
Xfinity stands for no internet.
It's true. I was just thinking if we rainbow after that, does that full block instead? And slash or rainbow before, but I think it would be rainbow after, probably.
Well, capacitor cold snap already full blocks, and full blocks in a really comfortable.
I thought it was too short.
Yeah, so consume puts.
Consume eats this orb. These guys are passive for 2. We get 2 more frost from double cold snap, so no, that's 16.
You consumed without adding the focus.
No, I did.
Right.
You consume this guy. This orb is dead. We have
They're passive +2. 4.
We have +2 focus. They are passive 4. We double cold snap. We now have 4 frost orbs that all have passive 4. 4 times 4 is 16. This guy attacks for 18.
And we have Orichalcum.
Oh, we do have Orichalcum. Right. That's what I was forgetting. Okay. Yeah. So let's just do that then and keep all the frost.
Yep.
Never forget the cum. Unfortunately, I do very regularly. It's the Orichalcum.
Oh, Merle, have you heard from Money recently? Because I haven't, and I love Money.
Sad.
Let's hope he's doing all right. What a gamer.
Yep.
So this fight is handled now,
yeah.
So we can just like defag double strike.
Yep. I was just double strike or a single loop, but I think it's just double strike here. We should have the focus we need. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, loop is just equivalent to Orichalcum here, so.
He's literally in his Discord right now. Nice.
So you haven't heard from him, but you know he's in his Discord right now? Or did I misunderstand what
is he just
no
like,
was in response to?
Streaming something in Discord or something? I heard he had like gotten sucked back into, what was it, League or something?
Oh, that'll do it. I see. Well, yeah, thanks for the update. Well, I'm not in his Discord, so it's good to know. I've been worried, but getting addicted to League, that happens. There's that period where he was addicted to Diablo 2. um, you know, one good thing about the Slay the Spire trailer? It confirmed that Blim is alive. Worth noting. It showed magnetism. So all in all, not the worst avocado rat fight.
True.
You know? You did it.
I don't know why I played that loop. It was there. Creative Owl. Interesting.
Scaling of the holy scalings.
Is it
I'm not sure.
good?
I'm not sure how to evaluate creative AI on Snecko. Like,
Yeah.
obviously, Snecko makes it easier to play.
To play the creative AI itself,
like,
but not the cards it generates.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess my confusion is I don't know whether Snecko is enough to, on average, make it positive. Because I take it the average creative AI isn't positive, though I do think creative AI is like slightly underrated. I don't know if Snecko alone just means you click this card because it does offer you something.
Well, I think it's a question of how much do we need top-end scaling here. Right? Because like it's not great in all ways, I don't think, on average. Like, it's fine, but it's not great.
Yeah. I mean, I think, if anything, you take this creative AI just because we have so much upgrade debt. It allows you to scale without being reliant on upgrading the things you already have.
That's true.
Except, of course, you know, the interaction with the Awakened one. But I take it, you know, consume.
Yeah, yeah.
The passive handles that.
I'm not that scared of the bird, and of course I will be now eating those words because that's just how karma works. But yeah, that's a good point. Is creative AI is basically a loop upgrade, a capacitor upgrade. You know, it's
I mean, it gives you all that stuff.
Yep. I mean, how much upgrade debt do we really have right now, though? Like, consume
in the
loop
capacitor,
maybe rainbow, capacitor, hologram. Okay, yeah, fine.
Yeah.
Fine.
Yeah, so creative AI, for example, if it just prints you one capacitor, that's almost a consume upgrade.
Yeah.
Across a long enough fight, of course.
Yeah.
You know, it doesn't do this stuff in short fights, but we have like Electro Rainbow for short fights.
I'm down.
Yeah, and I think it does. Yeah, I think it offers something in the longer fights. So, like, how does this deck beat Giant Ed?
Yeah.
Unless we find like orb slots.
Yeah, it kind of doesn't right now. I mean, if we get enough like Wall of Frost going, then we just kind of bing chill the way that we just did with the avocado, but like with more frost.
We saw that we tapped out at like 30 block per turn.
Yeah. Yeah.
And 30 block is not enough for the Giant Head. So I think we take this just for like Giant Head, Pi Meter stuff.
Cool.
And it helps.
Sold.
It might help in the boss fight. Also because we're almost like surely forced to rest here.
Yeah, 14. 14 is not large number. Cold Snap double compile?
Yeah, that looks right.
On front, I guess, just because low HP.
Yeah, sure.
Consume?
Yeah, I guess consume.
Overball,
it makes the electro better.
Yep.
Right. Electro. I joke. I kid.
Imagine drawing electro.
Does Hollow Cold Snap? And like the block in hand, full block.
So it would be
8
Hollow is 5.
I'm lagging again.
8 plus 5 is 13. 18. Lil, thank you for the follow. So yeah, that's perfect full block with Hollow Defend.
What the fuck is wrong with Xfinity, bro?
Dude, I don't know. But yeah, Hollow Snap Defend I think is exact full block, because this is 10 and that's 8 and 18. So Again, does not progress the fight beyond Frost, but we have more offensive stuff coming up, so...
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, but nothing else in this hand progresses the fight either.
True. True.
Yeah. Yep.
Well, there's Electro. Kind of you to finally show up alongside an expensive capacitor.
I mean, playing the capacitor is probably just negative here, right?
Yeah, it is. We want to evoke
You just want
stuff.
to play.
So,
yeah, you just want to play Electro,
and then
Rainbow
Cool-Headed in some order.
Yeah, probably just Electro, Rainbow, Cool. We should do the math, but like.
Well, it's Electro first, no matter what.
Yeah.
Rainbow evokes
Rainbow kills left.
So this is 30 that's gonna get evoked because it's these two plus the lightning from the rainbow. So it's 30 AoE with Frost and a Dark left up at the end.
Does Rainbow Zap kill? Or does Zap Rainbow kill? Zap is 10 AoE. Rainbow is 20 more AoE and then 5 passive.
Not 5 passive, because the lightning is evoked.
Oh, right. So it would leave a Frost and Dark.
So it would be one short of killing, right? One short of killing right, and we would have 18 block and 22 incoming.
Okay. So then some combination of Cool-Headed Rainbow.
Yeah.
Probably Rainbow first, then Cool-Headed
because
that
Frost,
blocks more.
So then it's Dark here, Frost here
I guess
at the end.
Block more. Yeah.
Cool-Headed first blocks slightly more, but Rainbow first keeps the Frost around.
I think we should be aiming to... Or what's draw pile? We should be aiming to kill next turn. So
I can't hologram anything. It's gonna reshuffle.
Yeah. So what is this?
So if we want to kill next turn, then maybe we should evoke the Cool-Headed and keep more damage orbs up.
Yeah. So Rainbow Cool-Headed is 30. Huh.
Yep. 30 AoE.
Or Zap Rainbow is 40.
Yep. So Zap Rainbow is 40 AoE and leaves 1 Frost up at the end. 18 block, 22 incoming. We take 4. We have one more hallway fight after this before rest. If we do the Cool-Headed first,
yeah,
actually no, we can't plan for next turn because we could draw like both strikes with the Cool-Headed immediately. Kind of thing. I was like, do we have a guaranteed kill next turn with the Frost? But no, if that happens.
Yeah. So do we just eat 4 here? Or...
So we eat. If we eat 4, we are left with Frost, Dark, and
40.
This and draw, and 40 AoE, and we just strike, and the fight next turn.
What about Rainbow Zap in that order? So Rainbow Zap evokes for 30, and then evokes the Frost, so we block for 21, and then have Zap passive, and the Dark Orb in front. So we take 1, and we do 35 passive, with 5 more passive next turn.
Nice.
So we would need to do 6 and 1 damage respectively.
And we have guaranteed 2 strikes.
Yeah, but they're not guaranteed to be both playable. But,
True. True. There's also defrag. There's many outs for next turn.
Yeah.
Okay, so Rainbow
So
Zap.
yeah, let's do Rainbow Zap. Yep.
Nice. Orb order makes my brain hurt. They are indeed both
Chill.
playable. Interesting. How is that recursion? I can't tell if it's good or just funny, you know? I think it's maybe positive.
I don't know.
Maybe?
I think it makes us worse into exactly the next
fights were
floor.
bad. Yeah.
Fair.
Fair.
But I think it's positive after the next floor, but negative into the next floor. It's just like so bad on turn 1.
Yeah.
That like having this little HP makes it scary. But once we get into the collector with a rest and a feather heal, we're like much more comfortable. Icky.
I guess the question is how much better is it and how big of a risk of bricking is it? Because like I think it's like positive into collector, but I don't know that it's that positive. Like like we kind of just cycle our orbs and evoke shit regularly anyway. We haven't been doing much with the dark. I don't know that we care about keeping an orb around to recur it. Like we're just making a new one. You know?
Yeah, I can. Yeah, I'm afraid enough of the next floor to skip this. I take it this is like especially strong in Awakened one. Is why you would take this recursion. Awakened one and the heart. Because you want the dark to like build up and just recast over and over.
Yeah.
And with Awakened one, we can't like sit on creative AI, and the heart we can't sit on creative AI too much.
I don't know if we're in a position to be greeting Boss Gauntlet Plus cards quite yet.
Not at 13 HP, I don't think.
Yep.
Not when we can see another avocado rat on the next floor.
Please, no avocado rat. That's
technically
not an avocado rat. I should have specified further.
So you just start with cool-headed
and see, yep.
Hologram cool-headed. Or is it just defend, hologram, defend?
I think it's that one, because if we just holo cool-headed, that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, plus 13, 22, we're dead.
Oh, truing.
So, defend, holo, defend, I think, kind of has to be, unless it's dual cast. No, that's not better. Defend, holo, defend is 15, 17, 20, so we take 7, we go to 6.
Yep. Come on, the robot.
Defend first. Order.
Oh, that would have been an insane throw.
Yep, it really would have. Okay.
GK.
Spunk.
Alright, it will not attack next turn. Just compile for 1?
See what we get? Yeah. Bane. Fascinating.
Hello, it is I, the chill card.
Yeah.
Then probably ball still, right? Chill ball.
Do we want to evoke the frost?
What?
Because this is getting doubled.
Oh, true. Okay. Chill strike. Doing.
We could double beam cell for Vuln next turn. Or we could double ball and then chill and evoke one of the lightning. Oh no, I'm stupid. There's one enemy. What am I talking about? Snake Eye Relic.
Good.
Fun is a word. It has not been the most cooperative Snake Eye, but, you know, they rarely are. Good to see a farewell.
Chill Beam. Looks
Yeah,
fun.
double beam, I think.
Yep.
Okay.
And we will survive this next turn with Consume Defrag of Holy H's.
Praying.
Oh, that's not bad.
Okay.
It's actually a crazy hand.
That is a pretty crazy hand. So defrag, double cold snap to start, and then maybe some of this shit. I'm pretty sure we need to play these last for evoking. Like there is a question of can we play the cold snap last to keep frost around, and I guess we should probably do that math.
Yeah. So let's just start with.
So assume we rainbow first. We defrag and then play rainbow. These guys are both evoked for 7. We have 14 block, and Orichalcum is off.
And 4 passive
one
from
frost,
the rainbow itself.
So 18 block.
And then Cold Snap full blocks from there. It evokes one more and leaves one. No, it evokes the lightning.
And the frost because it's doubled.
One frost.
Yep.
And then
so that
leaves
does full
2
block.
frosts up and Dark Orb and one. Yep.
Yep.
So, defrag,
do we zap first then also?
Rainbow. Yeah, we
push
can
another.
throw the zap in.
So defrag, zap, rainbow snap.
Yeah.
And then create a bell.
Yeah. This rainbow?
Such a gamer.
What a gamer. The mouse of the holy god.
Almost as good as your internet connection. Okay. Thinking.
Yeah, reinforce full blocks this turn, so we're not in danger. We could start with compile and see where that takes us. It might take us to dual cast land.
It did not.
That's not dual cast land. This cool-headed reinforce full block? No, that takes 2.
So 10 and 12. Yeah, it takes 2.
Intriguing. There's no way to get this loop down. Let's import. Cool-headed does take 2, but it does make us less likely to die next time.
What are the odds we can evoke this slightly fatter next turn for good measure if we don't cool-headed?
There's Electro in there.
Electro's right here.
No, that's CAI Electro.
Oh, yeah, right. It's not upgraded.
The distinctive lack of green.
Yes. You are correct.
So yeah,
just reinforce.
Wait, can we reinforce for? No, we can't reinforce for 2. It has to be 4. Okay, yeah, just reinforce. And trust in the defense.
Otherwise it's 18 because we're frail.
Yeah. Do you believe in the defense?
Next turn will be better.
Now's the time to believe in the defense.
ET thought Electro Cool was a kill. Maybe it was. If so, we did not see, but I believe this is. We just evoke and then ball.
Yeah. Yep. We have made it to these common cards that we skipped.
This is no. Yeah.
Fucking epic. Yeah, and it doesn't hit a feather threshold either, right?
Feather is 30 per 5, so yeah. We would need 2 more cards.
Range. Alright, so feather and then rest.
Yeah,
No,
this is still Snoozeville.
Yeah. Hello, it is I, Senor Restamid.
Ooh.
Equilibrium plus.
Snequilibrium? I mean, it still says block 16 retain. The
Yep.
retain can be a
Okay.
little funky, but I think it's still positive, yeah?
Yep.
Okay, collector. Creative owl right away.
Owl
That's
on
nice.
turn 1. Epic.
Cool first and
I believe. Yes. I believe in owl. Oh, I believe in owl so hard.
Owl defrag ball E.
I probably hollow up a frost instead of falling. Does it cost 0, right?
Oh yeah, yeah.
And now you can ball.
Nice.
Ball is life. Static discharge. Not a great start, Sniper, but you know. We start with dual cast.
Then what?
Huh?
So dual cast, we're at 14, 18 block.
Plus to defend.
Yeah.
And then we play the
23.
We play the 2 powers, maybe the 3 powers.
Do we want to play capacitor?
Yeah, let's just play consume.
True.
Yeah, I mean, we take the chip, but like, that's why we rested.
Yep.
And there's like
true.
nothing else that you do in this hand, right? You don't play like...
I mean, there's an argument for the compile, I just don't think it's a good argument.
Yeah, I mean, you don't want compile to draw into electro.
Yep.
Or anything either. So and
capacitor
4,
and
so.
We do all 3 powers?
Yep, that sounds right. We're not at a point where we can be stingy with getting damage instead of something else.
More static.
Okay.
Great. Al, you're making a wonderful first impression, my guy. I have a hollow plus and not much to get with it. There's a cool headed for 0. The dual cast. We need it.
Pulling the cool headed seems nice because we have full block in hand.
We can also just hold the hollow for next turn. We will reshuffle though unless we have hand space minute.
Yeah.
Which is possible. Because we're at effectively 7 in hand now.
One issue with doing that is that it dumps the creative AI power into the discard. We could always hologram it back.
The creative AI power comes in before draw happens.
Is that right?
Yeah, that's why they're always on the far left.
Okay, cool. So we would need to hold 3 cards.
Yes.
For like perfect draw.
Yeah, we hold 3. Power comes in for 4, and then the 6 in draw pile.
I guess the consideration then is like, do we want to look for Electro this turn? Or consume?
Look for how? We don't have any draw, unless you mean with the hollow cool-headed, I guess.
Yeah, I mean with the hollow cool-headed, yes.
I don't think that's necessary.
Okay.
Maybe it is. I don't know.
See. How much do we need to block?
Equi is blocking for 16. So we have 24 total there. We need 11 more to
so
full block.
Equi, double cold snap, defend. And then play static as well.
16, 12, this is 28, 33. Is that too short, or did I fuck up my math? Oh no, there's 8 here. Did I count that? I can't remember. I think that's full block. Oh, my brain is
4 already. So Equi with the current 4 is 20, plus 12 more is 32, plus 5 from defend is 37. full blocks.
Okay. So, Equi double snap on a torch head, I assume?
Yeah.
And then defend discharge.
Yep.
And we hold Hollow Zap Chill as our 3.
Yep.
Okay. Mouse. Okay.
Mega Diva.
Okay. This is a nice consume. We could even consume Hollow Consume if we want to get funky with it.
Funky.
I don't hate that actually. Consume Hollow Consume into Electro Chill.
And have 0 frost up.
Electro, does Electro kill immediately?
They would be doing 9 plus 5, so 14 evokes, so 2 evokes kills left. So it kills the left one. So then we would end with, I believe, lightning in front and frost in back.
That sounds right.
We could do like electro first and then consume.
True.
That damages things, gets the stuff in
And then
play.
we're consuming some of the spare lightning.
Yep.
That works. So, Electro plus consume Hollow, consume Chill.
It would be, yeah.
There's also
that
free
sounds
rainbow
good.
here.
Yeah, I mean, I take it we want rainbow to like push frost on a future turn.
Yeah.
Especially now that we're gonna be omni debuffed, we need to block with that stuff.
Okay. Okay, so recap. Electro plus consume Hollow, consume Chill, and that's it.
Yeah.
And then just float 2 energy.
We could throw in like a zap before, like starting now. We could start with zap.
Does that kill and give us less frost for Chill?
Then we're ending with a I see. We're ending with a chill for 2, right? Or is it 3? So Electro pushes 20 AoE here. So all 3 of them are alive. So then consume eats down. And then we have frost, lightning. And then so this is assuming no zap.
Yep.
If we do zap, so they're alive until the chill play, which is good. So if we zap now, Electro evokes 3, killing the left one, and it pushes frost, lightning. 2 lightnings get eaten, so it's frost, lightning. And then chill evokes to be lightning, frost, which isn't great. I take it we want to loop our frost.
Yeah, I agree.
So no zap.
So no zap.
Right.
So Electro first.
Oh, we can always just like dump 2 beam cells into her. That's fun.
True.
Alright, Al will provide.
Oh, we can't do math.
What? Why not? I never expected the middle torch to die.
No, I thought we had 1 lightning left at the end.
Oh no, I specifically charted that to end with triple
Triple frost? Okay. Then I just didn't parse, but that's better. Double beam cell on her, yeah?
Does double beam cell kill the torch head?
It does
no,
not.
Right?
No.
Okay, yeah, on her then. Yeah, now we pass
62
the
block
spot.
on the mega debuff turn. Excellent.
Biased
Bicog.
coordinate.
Interesting.
I mean, the fight's looking good.
Mm-hmm.
We have 32 passives, so we just need to kill this torch head with like double strike, and then we can like cool head it here.
Do you want to cool headed first and just see what we get?
Yeah.
Zap.
No.
Cool headed again? No, that, well, we have, then that's not doubled. Okay, just leave the plane of existence, yeah?
Yeah, and then you can strike her too.
Yep.
Yeah. It looks like as long as creative AI actually starts doing something, we should be able to just like sit here comfortably for the rest of the fight.
Yep.
So things could get out of hand if things go terribly. He thinks is okay, yeah.
The rest of this hand is less so.
Yeah. We just play heat sinks.
Is this just heat sinks E?
I mean, you play the ball or the beam, yeah.
Do we want ball down or do we want to keep frost?
I misspoke for beam.
Okay. Just making sure.
Alright. Creative AI will give us something. That's something. Hey, I'll take that.
Okay. Loop. Compile.
So
anything to hollow?
I think so. One line to consider is hollowing the equi to keep this electro in hand. She's summoning.
True.
It evokes the frost. Only 2 of them, so 1 frost will be in the front for the next turn, and it does damage to the torch heads.
Okay, I'm down.
So something like loop, hollow, the thingy.
Equi, and then just compile.
Yeah, I'd probably save compile for next turn. It does damage to the torch head. Does no damage to her. Yeah, just get strike out of hand.
Okay. All right.
Oh
heat sinks.
Yeah, fucking heat sinks.
That's fine. Still, I assume that doesn't change things.
I mean, it changes. Now we need to decide whether we play this electrodynamics for next turn. I take it no, because we have so much passive block. With 40 passive block.
Wait, why did that change it,
never
though?
Want to get that up. Because now we don't have this electrodynamics in hand for next turn, when the summons are up.
We're hollowing Equi. Oh, fuck, it shuffled. That's the... Yep. Right.
So I think you just now compile.
Yeah, that makes sense.
To try to pull Equi.
Hey.
Probably play. Oh.
Gaming.
What a gamer.
Thanks, compile. So now it's just Equi and like fucking
just
strike.
Equi in.
And strike for headspace.
Yeah, Equi strike. Yep. Alright. Behold, Echo form.
That's okay.
Decent buffer, not gonna lie to you. Is Electro full block?
Maybe? He's up for 11.
What about?
So 33
about,
plus 16. So no, but not that far off.
What about Electro, double Cold Snap, and then choose one of our cheap cards? We can like hollow the Equi back if we want.
Also see what Electro draws.
Oh yeah. Truing.
Start with that?
Yeah. I want these torch heads dead.
Okay.
Double Cold Snap?
Sure. Do we want to zap or anything first? Or ball first, I mean?
Yeah, we can. That's fun.
The ball then double snap all in this guy?
Yep. This should die. Yeah, pretty easily.
Okay.
So we're full blocked. Do we want to retain any of this? Not really, right?
I don't think we can. We don't have energy for Equi.
Oh, true. True.
We could hollow...
Any zero cost?
Compile?
Compile. Yeah, let's do that. Just
Why
punch
not?
one of these dorks. Or punch her in the face, yeah.
Yeah, because he's dying in 2 turns.
Yeah, he just starts to loop.
Oh yeah, next turn because of loop.
Yep.
So, this turn.
Watch this capacitor.
It's not
Finally.
a capacitor.
Oh, fuck, man.
It's actually pretty annoying.
Dual-headed dual cast looks likely.
Yeah.
But I guess we can.
Guess we kind of got to start with that, right? Oh, that's fine. Do we want to? Okay, so dual cast is 22 plus 16. 38. So we take 1. And defend takes 0.
Roll. I like it.
We don't really want to equi and hold all this junk, so...
I like it. Pellets would be so insane.
Snecko
Machine
pellets.
learning. Machine learning of the gods. Finally. A real power.
Starting with compile? Or cool?
Yeah.
Or we could just
Yeah, I kinda
cool
like
and
cool.
learning and have full frost?
Yeah, I kind of just like cool better,
Fair. I guess we
It's
can
been, like-
machine learning first and heat sinks.
yeah. Yeah, true.
Hologram. Anything worth hollowing? Equi for junk again? No? Just-
Is consume positive here? So it would turn
We have 2 loops.
40
So-
into 40, right? It takes 8 by 5 to 4 to 10 by 4, so it's neutral until we get another capacitor. Assuming.
It makes it easier to evoke. So,
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah. That's okay.
We cannot play hollow consume though, energy.
Oh, truing. Okay, then just
Just cool.
dual-headed. Get the frost up.
Eh.
Come on, Al. I believed in you,
This
Al.
Al is so
What the fuck
biased.
is
My
this?
god.
Okay.
Oh, we're still full blocking.
With no damage. Where? Oh, does
Just-
strike? Does triple strike do damage? Holy. Yeah.
Oh, cold snap. Or no, strike is more.
No. Yeah, strike.
Strike,
buffer.
strike of the gods. Actually, yeah. And then just
Yes.
buffer because it's
If there's,
free.
if there's anything I've learned from watching Zeknar, it's that strike
Strike is Defect's
damage
best card.
solution.
It's true. Oh god.
What the fuck is this?
Why does creative AI hate us? This happened in the Time Eater fight last time too, with the fucking Echo Form attempted stall.
This is straight up the worst 12 turns of creative AI I've ever seen in my life.
Okay, are we hollowing anything? No.
The 3-cost strike. Can we do that? Yeah, the 3-cost strike is the best damage card of the year. Like Beam Cell Hollow 3-cost strike double cast. Like,
I'm sorry, just the idea that a 3-cost strike is our best damage card is so fucking stupid. Oh my god. Yeah.
but it is.
It fucking is! This is Act 2 gameplay! Why didn't I do the beam cell first? Because I was laughing my ass off. It's fine, nothing matters. Oh my god.
Capacitors here.
Finally. You took your sweet fucking time, my guy.
Now we put 2 lightning orbs up and like actually do damage.
Holy.
Fucking.
This is the stupidest fight. Okay.
Alright, okay.
Alright, Al.
Wicked capacitor, hit the
Consume?
electro.
Hollow consume?
Probably just
Or just
put out
zap?
electro.
Alright, yeah, Electro is right here and it's free. I am blind.
Yep. And we might be in like rip the bias territory, but like there's no point.
Yeah,
just, like, strike her a bunch of times.
I do not think there's a reason to play the biased. It might be fine, but if it's not fine, then it's just risk for no reason. Like, the fight is so handled right now, you know? Damn, our 3-cost strike is gone. We only have these shitty 0-cost strikes instead.
0-cost strikes? Come on, Snecko, you can do better. You just give us 3-cost strike. I know you want to, Snecko. Look, I know your track record, Snecko. I know you want to give us 3-cost strike.
This is so dumb.
Alright, well, we have 36 passive. So just like punch her for 10. Double cold snap kills her.
Yeah?
Yep.
Yep. And good fight. Whew. Strikes.
I happen to think machine learning is positive on
yeah,
Snecko.
I was wondering that. Because I don't think it's Snecko costed reboot. I don't think we need the hyper beam. But the bit of extra draw consistency does help. Like...
Yep.
I think I'm down. I never, like...
I dig it.
I never know when to take this card. It's always just weird sort of vibes. You know? Like, it's...
I think maybe, like, 3 people on Earth know when to click machine learning.
I'm certainly not one of them. Batteries...
Alright.
Battery is okay, I think. It's Snecko energy that doesn't get us even more killed than Act 4 than we already are.
I don't know. The battery kind of just like gives us energy once.
Yeah,
like
but it's
so many
when we're setting up.
Evokers.
Unless we get capacitor early, but I mean, it's that or I don't think it's the Philo here.
Yeah, I mean, I think the bell is okay.
Yeah.
We have no relic support at the moment, so getting some relic support sounds good.
What are you talking about? We have our star relic, the Strike Dummy with Necronomicon. No relic support. SMHing my head. Yeah, Calling Bell. Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
You're right. This will get evoked in like 0.2 seconds if we don't draw or generate capacitors soon enough, and we cannot rely on that. Blint's saying, so like when you have orbs in focus, you have a lot of extra block and damage by default, which saves you from brick draws. I really like machine learning when I lack focus, since it helps avoid brick draws. It doesn't just increase output like focus, but it does reduce brick draws like focus does. That's an interesting way to look at it, actually. Of like both passive from frost focus and passive from just extra draw are ways to mitigate bad RNG. That's an interesting perspective. I'm going to keep that one in mind. But yeah. Again, evoke too fast, probably. Big Bone?
Yeah. I think relic support looks good here.
Okay. That's... Virus is nice. Maybe. If it doesn't also get evoked in 0.2 seconds.
It makes... I mean, so, nuclear battery would have done this too, but it does make the compile on turn 1 slightly better.
Yeah.
And that's not nothing. We've
It's,
also.
do you want
what is the
another starter
technical
orb,
term?
or do you want a starter orb or a starter orb with frills?
It's also advanced the relic pool,
True.
which is good. Because imagine that those are the last 3 relics we get this run, and we're dead.
Alright, I am gonna say my brain is starting to go. I would at the very least like to take a break now. But I don't know how you're doing. We could either break or we could just pause and pick this back up again tomorrow. How are you feeling?
I'm okay with ending today's stream here.
Alright, just dodge spoilers for one more day. Let me just sanity check and make sure I don't actually have like plans tomorrow that I've forgotten about. If I have, they are not in my calendar, which means they don't exist.
I used all of my mental energy surviving those like 3 hallway fights.
True.
And then the collector fight was kind of just like a fever dream of strikes.
Yeah, I am definitely at that point of stream where I am going to throw if I just keep going, which is usually how most of my non-seed of the week streams end these days, is I just keep going until the run ends because I don't really care about my runs, and then my brain falls off a cliff, and then I throw in Act 3 or 4. It's great. But this one I actually kind of do care about because it's interesting. Alright. Who is live? Papa's on, Zek is on.
Are they seed of the weekend?
Papa is not, Zek is. So if we raid Zek, I will not join.
I'd be happy to watch like
Book is on.
First 2 acts.
Book is on and is not seed of the weekend. It looks like he does not have seed of the week in his title, and the relic bar does not look the same at a glance. So let's go say hi to Bookshelf. Also, as an FYI, Bookshelf is going to be streaming a second recap stream for last week's Seed of the Week later this evening.
Bookshelf's stream title does have Seed of the Week in it.
Wait, it does?
At least it did when your server announced it. Maybe it died.
Oh, so maybe he finished it already then, because right now it says A20H B-Fact and Book 1.
Okay.
So,
okay. But this is... okay.
It is not Seed of the Week. There is a seed in the corner of the screen that is not Seed of the Week.
Okay, sounds good.
Cool. So, yeah.
I'm curious if he died then.
Let's not
Or whether he just, like, monkey clicked through a 1-hour defect run. That'd be cool.
But yeah. Like I was gonna say earlier and then got brain fried distracted. Book is going to be streaming a second recap stream for last week's Silent Seed of the Week. Let me double check when exactly that is starting. Where is the fucking thing? Starting in maybe 3 hours to in 6 hours, somewhere in that time range. So I assume these are like quick runs and then take a break and then come back for that. So if you missed the first recap stream earlier, or if you just want more recap content, go hang out with him there. Let me open the fucking thing here and click the raid button. Bookshelf, Slay the Spire. Alright, thanks for hanging out, guys. Hopefully we can see you back tomorrow for the conclusion of this run. Fingers crossed that it will be a win, but should be a fun one either way. Thanks again for hanging out, and I will catch you guys on the flip side. Take care.
GG's.